My name is Matt Moncrieff. Respectfully, I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the stolen land I am on, the Bunurong, Bunwurrung and Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We are about to go on a journey and hear a Dreamtime story as told by Uncle Junior Snowball. I will identify and examine the thematic and structural elements, then link back to songline and country.
The story of this Mount Augusta's Hill is a boy called Burringurrah.
Situated on Wurundjeri country is the unbelievable Burringurrah, or more commonly known to the Wodbala that has since renamed it Mount Augustus. Situated roughly 1,000 kilometres north of Burringurrah in Western Australia, 320 kilometres from my hometown of Burringurrah, is home to the largest rock in the world. 2.5 times the size of Uluru. Not only is Burringurrah twice the size, but it is twice the age. Uluru dates 500 million years. Burringurrah is argued to be over 1 billion years old. This is where this Dreamtime story, Burringurrah, the runaway boy, is home, and has been passed down for generations and will continue to be passed down.
He came from somewhere in the desert way, running away from initiation.
The story begins with the boy Burringurrah fleeing from his desert country and finding himself on Wurundjeri land. This is the first reference to country. The story reveals directions. The desert is inland, located east. The opposite, as we can see in the map, is the coast and the direction of the town, Carnarvon. The second reference to country was law. Burringurrah was fleeing his initiation. This is a very sensitive subject and one I'll not go into detail, but this is a practice where a boy, when ready, will be called upon by the elders, required to go through initiation and the law to become a man. Being the highest of honourable practices for men in my culture, dishonour to law and cultural practice is a punishable offence. Tribal punishment for such disrespect is at least a spear through the leg.
The old people caught him up here, speared him in the leg. The old lady hit him in the head here. He fell to the ground and he died here.
Burringurrah was not from that country, and not only trespassing on foreign land, but sacred land, and without permission. This is the third reference to country.
Coming to other people's country. They was pretty wild about that. Anybody who came into their country, that's what they used to do. Probably they asked him before they speared him, and what do you do? You know, where you come from? They probably said that to him. They reckon he was a pretty big person too, young fella, tall. And it is the world's biggest rock.
The story describes Burringurrah as a giant, tall and not easily taken down. However, proves no match for the elders, who are the rightful enforcers of law, and this just confirms their status and strength. When the old woman hit him in the head, Burringurrah fell and died. This is where the story refers to creation. The shape of the hill is believed to be that of the boy laying dead on his back. The story of Burringurrah, the runaway boy, is a collection of cultural elements, told in story form to act as a guide for the younger generations. It teaches law, culture, and tribal practices, then identifies consequences if disobeyed, and who can enforce these punishments. The story also provides a map of the land, which not only provides direction and navigation, but tribal punishment for trespassing without permission on our land as well as others' lands. The actual landmark the story is constructed acts as a constant reminder of these wisdoms and will forever hold these sacred teachings.
Father told me that story, that it passed down for him and generations before him. Yeah.
We are only one of many oral cultures around the world, but we have the longest continuous cultural history of any group of people on Earth. To this day, our history is preserved and passed down through intricate song, dance, art, and stories just like this one of the Dreamtime. Australia's long Indigenous history is something all Australians should be proud of.